Number 1. In the example, is there an association between the variables and the data? If so, what type of association? So right now we are looking at Robert and Michael's trend lines, the points specifically. They start at the bottom and go to the top, and so that is a positive association. So yes, there is an association. It is a positive association. Number 2, Sheldon draws a trend line for the data in the example that goes through the points 1, 2, and 8, 6. Is his trend line a better fit for the data than Michael's? Explain. So I'm going to represent 1, 2, which is here, and I'm going to represent 8, 6, which is here. His trend line would go just below Michael's because in the original picture, Michael's line is just above the point. Sheldon's line would go through the point, and so it would be just below it. So Michael's line is the better fit because it goes through the middle of the graph, not the middle of the point. Remember, we always want to have the same number of points above and below the line. If we use Sheldon's line that went through those 2 points, then we would have 2 points above and only 1 point below. In Michael's line, we have 2 points above and 2 points below. Number 3, draw a trend line for the data in the scatter plot shown. Explain your reasoning for placing the line where you did. I placed the line where I did because I tried to split the points as evenly as possible. I tried to get the line close to the points on the bottom, the 4 points on the bottom, and get it close to the 2 points on the top. I wanted the line to go through the middle of the scatter plot. Number 5, the scatter plot at the right compares the daily high temperature and the number of comic books sold. Explain why a trend line is not appropriate for the data. This graph, this scatter plot, shows no association. Those points are randomly scattered across the graph and do not have any type of relationship between them. So it would not be appropriate to draw a trend line because it is a no association scatter plot. Number 6, Tiana drew the trend line shown to represent the data in the scatter plot. Explain Tiana's error. Draw a trend line that better fits the data. Explain why your line is a better fit for the data. So, Tiana's mistake was that she included this point of an outlier. She drew the line down closer to the bottom so that way that outlier was included. What she should have done is draw the line going down the points that way so that there's an even number of points above and below the line. We want the trend line to go through the middle of the scatter plot, not including the outlier.